Once again, I found myself a problem, and it's that it rained last night, making the world beautiful once again. And I didn't think of a film or anything to do, so we are going to figure something out right here, right now. First, we're gonna get some B-roll, and B-roll is this. See that? See the video playing while I'm speaking over it? It's kind of that secondary video that's going over. Footage you throw on top of a cam. A cam is whatever camera the person is speaking into, or like the main camera. For this first shot, I'm thinking we're gonna get something kind of like this, where we pan around the tree and then reveal the clouds. Something like that. I just realized I walked out of this frame. But if you notice how bumpy it was, we can try to stabilize it with our camera settings and also stabilize it by walking smoother. But another tool we can use, it's a gimbal. And see how no matter where my hand is, the camera stays in the same position. We can be all jiggly and it's just stable. It has all these gears and motors that do the job for me. And now this is a gimbal shot, and just look at how much more smooth it is. So here's some dew on the leaf, and we're just going to slowly circle around it, trying to keep it in the center. That one is a really hard one to do, but when it's done right, it looks good. Oh, okay. I was just doing the shot where we pan through the grass, and I have a bow and arrow, and I was thinking, this is where our movie comes in. What we do is we'll have a bow and arrow that's laying on the ground, and then I'll come get it. So we'll figure out some cool shots and then just basically do a little film. The film or the video is me shooting an arrow. Simple as that, but we're gonna make it look cinematic. Okay, here are my bows, and I also have a green arrow. Well, actually, I have a lot of arrows. Now, I'm kind of thinking of doing the orange arrow because it will be a little easier to see, and could do some slow motion, but I don't know if we can. I don't know if it will exactly look good. It might, but we'll see. So here's the bow and arrow laid out, and now time to see the epic shot. So we could do a lame shot like this. Boom, bow and arrow. Actually, that kind of turned out nice. But what I was thinking is we'll pull the zoom all the way in, come over here, get some leaves, start right here, and then just slowly back up. That was too fast. Woo! Almost fell over right there. Okay, what I think we need to actually do is pull it on manual focus and just keep it like right there. Boom! Oh! I think that was it. Now we're gonna set the gimbal on its little tripod and get a shot of me grabbing the bow. I'm not exactly sure how that looked, but I'm sure it looked good. So now we're gonna do an introductory shot. So the first shot of the film, where we're gonna have this camera and that camera capture me walking above the hill, just epic introduction. Ah! There's a hill. Boom. Hopefully that works. We'll see when we go to edit it. This next shot is gonna be me seeing the cardboard and then drawing a target for myself. It'll be good. This shot's gonna be a tricky shot, so my plan is to do a gimbal move and then make it kind of seamlessly that I walk in as it sets down. So this is gonna be hard. We're gonna see if I can do it or not. Okay, I'm hoping that I can do a little bit of a cut just to fade, just kind of to tighten it together so it looks a little bit more seamless. I think I can do it. Now this will be interesting to see how it looks. This next shot I want to do, I'm going to need a special friend to help. See that guy right there? It's a really big lens. So this is my hand compared to it. Just see, it's kind of large. The reason we need such a large lens though is because I want to get a real close-up shot of me landing the arrow in the target. And this guy will do that job. Because this lens zooms in so much, we're gonna have to take it way far away, like all the way out here to get a nice close-up shot. Here we are on the telephoto lens and just see how close we're able to get. So let's find the target. Here it is. And now, how do we want to frame it? So look, we got zoom on this lens and we could zoom it in even more. I'm gonna hit the bullseye, so we only need to focus on the bullseye, right? Nah, we'll be fine. Just give that piece of cardboard. So okay, this one is filming in 60 frames a second. So that can be useful because if we film in 60 frames a second and this video is gonna be 24 frames, we're gonna be able to slow it down. Frames per second, FPS, is how many images there are every second in the video. So most movies you watch, you'll see 24 pictures every second. Alrighty, I think we're nearing the end of our shoot. All we need to do is shoot the arrow. But how do we make it look epic? This is where it gets tricky. For this shot, I needed a stunt double, so he's gonna act for me for a little bit. So only you guys will know that there's a second actor. Go. Draw. Alrighty, this camera's recording. This camera's recording, but it's not as important. And this camera's recording. Okay, how do we do the shot? Yeah, I've just the last thing that happened is I've just placed it, and then we walk back, grab the arrow, and shoot it, all in one take. And I think that should be a good video. We'll go with it. Action in 3, 2, 1. Movie magic will make it look like I make it in one shot, okay guys? We're gonna leave it at me shooting just one arrow because of continuity. Say if I was to shoot it again, there'd be a hole already in the board. And people would be able to tell that I've been trying and trying over and over again to get that bullseye. And we're gonna have to leave it at that. I didn't make the bullseye, but that's okay. I think it'll be kind of fun with this story. You have all this drawn out suspense and then the music just go vroom and don't make a bullseye, which will be good. But just take a look how close I am actually there. Not too shabby, second arrow of the day. But anyways, I'm gonna go edit this up and now it's your guys' turn to enjoy the video. In 3, 2, 1.